Hey there, everybody. It is Sandy the Sandman Robinson here with his brand new, I say brand new, only because this is our first match. We've been together as a team now for a little over a year. It is my buddy, Corey Morissette. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I've been out of this game for seems like 10 years. So I am just itching to get back at it. Ever since we formed the team, we were kind of all ready to go. And then, geez, a whole bunch of stuff happened across the world, right? And this is our first match. I'm looking forward to it.
It is. It's we picked the name Disposable Heroes because we're both Metallica fans, and what better name than Disposable Heroes? Often forgotten, awesome song off of Master of Puppets. So, you know what? I've worked like 30 hours in the last 2 days. So, however this match happens, I'm just happy to be playing with you finally. So let's have a good match and let the chips fall.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
Look, this might be a team that has had some growing pains, but we're not going to be left behind. This team is going to be fireproof. How are you two feeling?
I'm feeling good. Yeah. This was a team that we kind of pitched as a joke a long time ago. And then Kirk messaged me out of the blue after Sean chose to step away and said, "Hey, remember Saving Christmas? What if we did that?" And I said, "Sure." And now we're here. Yeah. So
yeah, we reached the space-time continuum, ripped a hole in it, and pulled them through for the multiplex multiverse and made them reality here in our timeline. Yeah, I'm excited. I've always thought me and Cam would make a great team. I think we cover each other's shortcomings and strengths very well. And comes full circle. Our first match of Full Metal was against Corey in a three-way. I think Sandy hosted it, so everybody's here.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
And it was an interesting match because, as a lot of people might remember, you and I went to sudden death, and just weirdly, Corey wasn't there. He didn't make it there. I don't know why. I don't understand how, but yeah, he just kind of didn't show up for the sudden death part. It was weird, but that doesn't mean anything, I don't think.
Look, at the end of the day, forgiveness is between you and God. We're just here to set up the meeting.
Oh, talk about inside jokes from something so long ago. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, Jay the Arsonist Burns, along with the Gothfather, the very blazerly clad Gothfather. How are you feeling tonight, sir?
I'm cold, but luckily, I have this fireproof DVD, so if things heat up, I'll be relatively safe.
Are you saying no jokes are getting left behind tonight?
No jokes are getting left behind tonight. It is very depressing that I had to just have that on standby.
It's depressing that you have that in general.
$6, Dollar General, baby.
You spent $7 too much. But let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a round. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh.
It's going to be a 3-round match in this, the teams division of this Hollow. Oh no, I'm going to get banned again.
Oh God. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for a teams match tonight. Our teams are, and without further ado, we are going to introduce Cameron, the Holzman Commander, Cameron Holzman. Kirk, that word that nobody can seem to pronounce ever, but it's called consigliere. Kowakowski. Corey, I don't know your nickname, Morissette. And the Sandman.
What level of the Patreon gets the Jay and Alex Fireproof watch along? Because I want to see it.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it.
No.
You got to do it every church group does a double feature Fireproof and Courageous.
I have both of those DVDs. Let's do it. Let's do it.
That right there.
This video gets 100 views, and I'll do it. There we go. All right, Alex. Let's just jump right into round one before we fall off the rails any more than we already are. Will you please read these fine gentlemen the rules for round number one?
Sure. all of these lovely competitors will be getting 8 questions from 8 different categories. For each question, they will have approximately 15 seconds to write down their best attempt at an answer. After the time is up, competitors will show and say what they have written down. A correct answer is worth 1 point. If a competitor answers all 8 questions correctly, they will receive a bonus question worth, once again, 8 points.
Very nice, very nice. So I have to ask Sandy, Cameron, Corey, Kirk, are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
All right.
Let's save
rules
Christmas.
let's save Christmas. The rules have been read. Your first question. I will take odds. Go ahead and take evens, Alex.
Great.
Either way, we'll find a way to get you canceled. It's good. Don't worry about it. Question number 1 comes in animation. How many characters does Adam Sandler voice in 8 Crazy Nights?
I can do it inside one question. Did I ever tell you about the dream I had about Caleb Boatman?
Is this before or after you poured the Doritos on yourself?
After, much after.
Okay. No. Where does this dream list on the rankings? Is it 5 or 4? 3? 2? Is it
Number 1.
Pens down. We will start with Sandy.
I said 4.
We will go to Cameron.
I'm here to save Christmas, not Hanukkah. 3?
Jesus. Okay. Corey.
I took a shot in the dark, so I've never seen it, and said 8.
And Kirk.
The war on Christmas continues. I said 2.
One of you is correct. One of you will continue forth with a perfect round so far. And that would be the guy who hates Hanukkah, apparently. It's Cameron. Cameron with the correct answer of 3.
I was going to put 3 too. Damn.
Alex, you want to go ahead and hit him with that second question, baby?
Absolutely. And much like this, we have arrived at the category of comedy. Your question, how is Frederick related to Dr. Victor Frankenstein in Young Frankenstein? So I was baking some muffins, put them into the oven, and I was reading a recipe to see what the next step was.
Uh-huh.
And in storms one Caleb Boatman, before I realized how tall he was. And he says, there's a new Zoe Dutch movie coming out.
4. I wish you could see his face in the background. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. We're going to Cam. Cam, what you got?
I said great grandson.
Corey.
I said nephew.
Consigliere. Kirk, what you got?
I also said great grandson.
And Sandy.
Well, one team is going to be right or we're all wrong because I said nephew.
Unfortunately, everybody
Dang it.
is incorrect. You added
Grandson, right?
great. It is just his grandson.
I wrote great with like 5 seconds left.
Same.
So after that dirty sweep, we're going to move into question number 3, which is called the romance category, or as I like to say, aw. Question. In The American President, Sidney is hired to be a lobbyist for what political issue?
Yeah, then he goes on and on for a few minutes of dream time, rambling about like this bizarro sci-fi Zoe Dutch movie. And I thought, this is a lot. And then I woke up.
This has been one of my top 5 favorite running gags. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Corey.
No idea. I said gun lobby.
Kirk.
I said environmentalism.
Sandy.
She's for the environment.
And Cameron.
The environment. Environmentalism.
I think we can give it to just about everybody except for Corey.
Yeah.
Because Corey did have gun lobby, which is very American of you. But it was the environment. Or climate change would have also been acceptable.
All right, moving right along to your category of directors. Who directed 2006's The Fountain?
Now I gotta ask: have you ever had a dream about a fountain?
Oh, fuck.
No. Nope. I just mostly dream about like punching people at work and baking muffins.
Fuck.
5,
I'm very domestic like
4,
that.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. This is question number 4. So we will start with Kirk,
Terrence Malick.
and we will move to Sandy
Ugh, I am so wrong. I said Gus Van Sant.
and Cameron.
Uh-oh.
Cameron is frozen.
Frozen.
I'm gonna give him a minute. We'll move on to Corey.
Hey, I said Darren Aronofsky.
That's a great
Okay.
guess, man.
1 hour later.
Just because of the fact that you got dropped out of the call.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's not,
Yeah, it is
okay.
what it is. Yeah. that's-
But the correct answer was, however, Darren Aronofsky. So Corey will be receiving that point.
Good pull, partner.
Thank you.
The Beat the Geeks pain. That is 100% correct. Holy shit. Category question number 5 comes in the category of the 1970s. I think a couple of people were at least alive in this call in the 1970s. Motil has what profession in Fiddler on the Roof?
Jay, we're both geeks. May I ask you, what is your profession?
Professional sufferer and liver of in pain. 5, 4,
I can relate.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. This is question number 5. So we will be moving on to Sandy.
I have no idea. I've never seen it. I said gutter cleaner.
Cameron.
It's like roofs.
I think model is a tailor.
That is how you pronounce his name. Corey.
Well, I figured if he's on the roof, he must be a chimney sweep.
So yeah, I tried to pick
Chim
something on the
Chim
roof too.
Chiree and Kirk.
I think I got a different character. I said Milkman.
One of y'all's is correct, and it's the person who corrected my pronunciation of the name. It is Cameron.
I've got
Cameron
the
is
script
correct.
in my closet right over there.
It was Taylor, by the way. Alex.
Yep, we will moving right along to drama. Your question, what type of natural disaster occurs at the end of A Serious Man? Quite like Fiddler on the Roof. Even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
Bro, I don't care what anybody says about it. It's literally got a character named Laser Wolf.
It's true.
5,
That's not how you pronounce
4,
it. But yeah.
3, 2. I'm American. I don't pronounce things correctly ever. 1. Pens down. We will start with, this is question number 6. So we are on Cameron.
Tornado.
And Corey.
I was going to say tornado and change it to hurricane because I've never seen the movie.
Kirk.
Tornado.
And Sandman.
Well, I have never seen it either, so I said earthquake.
I have tornado in the document, and seeing as they are two completely different weather phenomena, I don't think I can give it to you for hurricane, unfortunately.
Nope.
Your penultimate question, seeing as nobody has a perfect round in round number 1. Category 7 is recent releases, y'all. Who plays Scott's mother, Margie, in The King of Staten Island?
It's an amazing point. Could I have been cursing this whole time?
Fuck it.
All right. I'll just save that in my back pocket. We don't have to break it up now.
I got you. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It's question number 7. So we're going with Corey.
Continuing with the theme of movies I've never seen, I guessed Amy Sedaris.
Bill would be proud. Kirk.
I was trying to randomly recall this fact the other day, and I think it's Marissa Tomei.
Sandy.
If that's fucking correct, I'm like Marissa Tomei. Like seriously, just a fucking guess right there.
Marissa Tomei.
Oh, nice job, Steve.
Aunt Bay is correct.
What?
It is Marissa Tomei.
Jeez.
It is Marissa Tomei. Good poll, guys. Unfortunately, it was not Amy Sedaris. Sandy, Cameron, and Kirk do all get that right. Alex, hit him with the final question.
Your final question will come from Plot Summary. Name the film from the plot. A star quarterback is given a chance to attend an elite prep school, but must conceal the fact that he is Jewish.
Done.
Speaking of, feels like
Awesome.
a lot of Jewish movies today on this year document.
Maybe not. 5,
Drive by
4,
writer.
5 stars.
2.
Oh man, it's weird that when you
One.
said that Jake showed up.
Pens down. We're going to Kirk.
High honors.
Sandy.
Okay, the movie that Kirk was thinking about is With Honors, but the movie that is actually the answer is School Ties.
Cameron.
I had no idea. I said North.
It's I don't think it's right either way.
It's
Yeah.
not wrong.
Okay.
It's North Dallas 40.
Okay. No. Corey.
Hey, Wildcats is a football movie. Goldie Hawn is in it. You should check it out.
Unfortunately, that is not correct. It was, however, School Ties was the correct answer. So good on you, Sandman. Unfortunately, nobody got a perfect round, so we won't be asking the bonus question. We will be moving on to round 2. However, before we bring in at least a single manager, we're going to go ahead and read those rules right now. Alex, if you would be so kind.
Oh, right. Jay has difficulty reading. All right. We go now to round number 2. The leading team will decide if they want to go first or second. The player going first will bet either red or black. The wheel will be spun and will land on a category or a color. If the color is spun, the team with the corresponding color will choose a category for themselves or their opponents. If a category is spun, the team spinning can choose to take it or respin. If they respin, they will have to stick with whatever category the wheel lands on. From the category, the team will receive 6 questions worth 2 points each if multiple choices available, reducing the point value to exactly 1 point. Opponents can steal the points available if the question is answered incorrectly by the first team. Jay?
Very nice. With that being said, our score recap, and correct me in the background if I am wrong. I have Saving Christmas answering a lot of those questions with 8 points, and I have Disposable Heroes with 4. Cool. All right. So that being said, 8 is the larger number than 4. I can math. I can't read. There's a difference. I will go ahead and bring in your manager. Guys, would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to Disposable Heroes? And I can reach your wheel as well.
I say let's hear that wheel first.
Exactly.
Fair.
And that's 100%.
Oh yeah, Bo doesn't know
fine.
what this wheel is. Prepare for something.
All right. Your categories on this wheel today, y'all, are classics, movies with computer programmers, horror, movies based on TV shows, fantasy, sci-fi, Keith David, actors and actresses, movies directed by women, 21st century live action musicals, which is Saving Christmas's strengths, and 80s action adventure, which is Disposable Heroes' strength, as well as Red and Black. After hearing that list, gentlemen, would you like to go first or would you like to defer?
I say you let them take something off that wheel unless you have a different
Yeah,
one.
we'll defer.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull you. And with that being said, Sandy, Corey, you have been elected to go first. Your choices are red or black. Which one would you prefer?
What do you think, Corey?
Well, I'm thinking, seeing how well I'm doing and thinking of our name, we should probably go black.
Let's go black.
Yes. Not the right one, so we will go with this one.
And you're doing fine. Long layoff.
It's been a long week.
Here we go. Brought to you by wheeldecide.com today. Going first, this wheel has been primed, by the way. Your first spin is away. Disposable Heroes.
Thank you so much for taking out the sound. That's annoying.
It lands on war. I will give you a little bit to confer, and we will need an answer on whether you want to keep it or spin in about 30 seconds.
War, I'm okay. Not super comfortable, but if we took it,
Yeah, I'm not really good at it at all. So if you're just so on it, I'd probably say spin again.
sounds good.
So unless you have any real objections.
No, not at all. There's some better categories, I think, on there for us.
Okay, we'll spin again.
Most definitely. And that is away. Your next spin
Get off of there.
is movies with computer programmers.
Okay.
All right.
Just gonna go ahead and do this, and we will get down there. Movies with computer programmers.
Let's just
Alex,
take our time.
do you want to read these, or would you like me to?
Yeah, I have a computer. I'll take these.
All right, bet.
Great.
Take our time, and we will go to multiple choice if we have to.
Sounds good.
All right. If you're ready, your first question in movies featuring computer programmers. The crazy computer programmer Boris Grishenko can be found in what James Bond film?
Oh,
Corey, can I get hands, please? Thank you, buddy.
betcha. Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
I would feel like I knew it if I heard it.
I think we're going to go to multiple just because I have a guess, but I'm not going to say anything.
Three.
We'll go to multiple.
Multiple choice. All right. Is it A, Moonraker, B, A View to a Kill, C, Goldeneye, or D, Skyfall?
Okay, so for me, it was down to 2 because I had both my guesses were in there, but I'm more comfortable with 1. I think it's Goldeneye.
5.
Yeah, I'm cool if you want to go Goldeneye.
All right, we're going to go Goldeneye. Final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Good job.
I almost went A View to a Kill because it's one of my favorite James Bond movies.
Well, and
but-
that's the one I was leaning towards, so
Yeah.
I'm glad we went with your gut.
Your second question. In The Imitation Game, what name does Alan Turing give to the computer he created to decipher Enigma messages?
I'll know it if we go to multiple, but I don't know it right off my head.
Yeah, I'm with you. If we hear it, we'll get it. So
Okay, let's go multiple choice. Damn.
All right. Is it A, Christopher, B, James, C, William, or D, George?
It was A, wasn't it?
That was what my first reaction was. As soon as I heard it, I thought it was that one. So okay, you're good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, A, final answer.
For another point.
All right, we're doing good. We're getting through it.
All right. Third question. How is tech CEO Nathan killed in Ex Machina?
His android kills him, right?
I haven't seen it, so if you think that that's the right answer.
Oh, I'm probably phrasing it wrong. I thought because he creates the
5,
robots, and then the stripper one kind of kills him.
4,
If I remember correctly, I've only seen it once.
3,
Should we go multiple?
2.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, shot, B, stabbed, C, poisoned, or D, strangled?
I was either shot or stabbed.
Okay. Which one seems more likely by an android robot?
I think it was stabbed. I've
4,
only seen it once.
3.
Stabbed, final
2.
answer.
For another point.
Good job, dude.
I got to see that movie again. It was really good.
Yeah. I burned on it all the time.
Fourth question. In The Social Network, when Mark Zuckerberg hacks into Harvard's computer database, what information does he leak that caused him to be put on probation?
Jesus. Oh, I think I have a guess. But I'm
If
not
you want to
sure.
take a shot,
No, I don't.
4,
I don't want to risk it.
3.
Okay.
They know it. We'll go multiple,
2.
please.
Multiple? All right. Is it A, student banking details, B, student photos, C, student health information, or D, student phone numbers?
I mean, it's not going to really matter whether you're going to get it or not. I think it's the photos.
5.
yeah, it's the photos because he's creating
4,
that.
Yeah.
The precursor
3.
to Facebook. So yeah,
We'll go
2,
photos, final answer.
1.
One more point.
Nice. Good job, guy.
Definitely working their way through this category.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 questions left. Who plays Zeus, the Order of the End of the Line Club, in 2010's Tron Legacy?
The owner.
Oh, crap. What's his name?
I'm drawing a blank. Do you know another movie the guy was in?
5, 4,
Multiple choice. Damn it.
3.
All right. Is it A, Peter Stormare, B, Mark Strong, C, Kevin Pollak, or D, Michael Sheen?
Oh, it has been so long since I've seen that movie. Can I hear the choices one more time?
Yep. Is it A, Peter Stormare, B, Mark Strong, C, Kevin Pollak, or D, Michael Sheen?
I was thinking B or D.
See, I was thinking C or D, so we both thought D.
5, 4.
D, final
3.
answer.
One more point. Michael Sheen is
He's doing a
correct.
great David Bowie impression.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I'm glad
And
we
your
got that one.
excuse me, your sixth question. At the end of The Matrix Reloaded, the architect forces Neo to make a choice between rebooting the Matrix and saving whom?
Trinity, final answer.
For 2 points. Strong end to that round.
Sorry, dude.
Hold on.
I knew that one right away.
Nope.
So
But that was the one I knew too. So good job.
All right, guys. Great performance. We're going to go ahead and pull this back up. We're going to pull this gentleman in. And Saving Christmas. Are you guys ready for your round 2 spin?
Let's do it.
Sure.
All right. The only category you can't land on is movies with computer programmers. So we'll see how many times it lands on that. First lands on movies based on TV shows.
I mean,
Come
we
on.
talked about it. We don't
Yeah.
hate it, but I think like this is not a terrible wheel for us. We can take the risk. We're only
There are
down by
some
3.
Weird ones that came out in the 90s. I would recommend spinning it again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
yeah. We'll
right.
we'll spin again.
Most definitely. And your spin is away. Your color, again, red, not black. And
Red
it
like
lands
Christmas.
on war.
Okay.
Y'all can handle that.
All right. Y'all can handle that. Words to live by, said by Brad Goodman. We appreciate that. I'm going to throw him back there. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing that one. And we are going to go ahead and get into war. All right, guys. So you are going to receive 6 questions in war. Obviously, you have multiple choice if necessary. But your first question, Saving Christmas. What color coat is the little girl seen wearing at the end of Schindler's List?
It's a red coat, right?
Red. Yeah.
Red, final answer.
For 2 points.
Like the Christmas color.
Like the Christmas color. Your second question. What classic war film features characters named Big Joe, Oddball, and Crap Game?
I have a guess.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
5.
Do we
Let's
want
go
to go
multiple
multiple
then.
choice?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll go
multiple
multiple.
choice.
Multiple choice. Your multiple choice options are A, The Dirty Dozen, B, Kelly's Heroes, C, The Great Escape, or D, Stalag 17. Sadie, can I get you to lean back a little bit, buddy?
No, I can just tilt down.
That works.
It's either Coho or Tuig, and I'm leaning Tuig.
Go for it.
B, final answer.
B is correct for a point. It is Kelly's Heroes. And we have a tie game. Question number 3. We're halfway through it, y'all. Who composed the score for the film The Thin Red Line?
What sucks is I just saw this Aston match too.
I'd say go if you know for sure, just multiple, and we'll get the definite point.
5.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Hans Zimmer, B, John Williams, C, Jerry Goldsmith, or D, James Horner.
I can't even tell you. I think who was asked this question. Can we hear the choices again, please?
You most definitely can. Your options again are A, Hans Zimmer, B, John Williams, C, Jerry Goldsmith, or D, James Horner.
Kirk, I think it's either you or Meltzer.
I would lean towards Meltzer,
4,
but you go.
3.
D, final answer.
D as in dog
Correct.
Yes.
is incorrect. Disposable Heroes, a chance for a steal. Your options one more time are A, Hans Zimmer, B, John Williams, C, Jerry Goldsmith, or D, James Horner.
Okay, I might be completely off base, but I think I remember seeing an IMDb on The Thin Red Line, and I thought it was Hans Zimmer that got it.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, we'll go Hans Zimmer, final answer.
For a 1-point steal, it was Hans Zimmer. Saving Christmas, your 4-point question.
What?
In Paths of Glory, your 4th question. I'm sorry, not your 4-point question.
I was gonna say,
It's like, what?
In Paths of Glory, how many soldiers are chosen to be court-martialed for cowardice after a failed attack?
So can I ask a clarifying question? Do you want how many they initially want, or do you want how many it ends up being? Because there's a different answer depending on that. Because they initially choose a certain number and then are talked down to a different number.
Oh, the final number.
3.
Yep.
3, final answer.
3 is correct for 2 points. I brought them in because I didn't want to give you the wrong information.
No.
I was just like, I just read this.
It was a
movie
good
up.
question too.
Your penultimate question. Who directed the film Lone Survivor?
That's Peter Berg, I believe.
That would have been my guess too. Yeah, go for it.
Peter Berg, final answer.
correct for 2 points.
I just watched it like a month ago.
And your final question in round 2, Saving Christmas. What is Benjamin Willard's rank in Apocalypse Now?
Do you know which actor that is?
I think it's the main one, but I'm not sure.
Is that Sheen?
Yeah, I think that's Sheen.
5.
I'd say we go multiple choice. Spending my
Multiple
skills.
choice.
3. Your multiple choice options are A, Lieutenant, B, Corporal, C, Captain, or D, Sergeant.
I was leaning towards bar, but
5.
I think
I think it's Captain.
Go for
3.
it.
D, final answer.
D as in dog?
D as in dog.
Yes.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Disposable Heroes. Your options again are A, Lieutenant, B, Corporal, C, Captain, or D, Sergeant.
So I think it's Captain. I thought about it right away, and I was pretty sure about it. And then when it came up in the the choices, I was pretty sure at that point. I thought about Lieutenant too, but did you have any real things about it?
I was right with you. I thought Captain as well. So
Captain, final answer.
Correct for another 1-point steal.
Sorry.
No worries. It's all good.
All right, guys. At the end of round number 3, I have the score Saving Christmas with 15, Disposable Heroes with 13. Oh, is it 14?
We have 15, 14.
Okay.
I have 13.
It should
I have
be 13.
13
You
as
got
well.
2 1-point steals, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 11 got 2 1-pointers.
15, 13.
15,
Okay.
13.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure my math was right. My math was right. All right. Okay. We are moving into round number 3. Scroll. Alex, serenade us with that beautiful voice. Let us know what the rules are for round number 3.
All right, this is a team's match. There will be 1 question worth 2 points and 2 questions worth 4 points each. There will be no multiple choice available. Also, there will be no stealing. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. Teams will have the option to respin only 1 time during this round, so please choose wisely. For the 2-point question, a coin will be flipped to see which teammate will answer. Both players can collaborate on the remaining 2 questions. If a movie has no questions remaining for a respective point value, and a team lands on it, they will get a technical respin. Oh boy.
All right. That being said, we have, like I said, it's 15 to 13. Disposable Heroes is down by 2. We will be going to them first. I will go ahead and read your list of movies for this match, y'all. The movies for round 3 are The Last Boy Scout, Secondhand Lions, The Terminator, Anatomy of a Murder, 20th Century Women, Videodrome, All About the Benjamins, and Mikey and Nikki. Are we ready for the coin flip to determine?
Yep.
Sandy, call it in the air.
Tails.
I do have tails. And I will bring up your wheel right now. This wheel has also already been primed. And your spin is away, and it lands on Mikey and Nikki.
Okay.
You only get 1 respin. Would you like to?
No, I'm not taking it now. I'll take this one.
Okay. Terminator, Anatomy of Murder, 20th Century, Mikey and Nikki. All right. Alex, I'll take Disposable Heroes this round.
Great.
All right. Sandy, your 2-point question in Mikey and Nikki. Who plays Nellie?
Cord Grace.
I unfortunately can't accept that answer. I'm looking for Carol Grace.
What? Okay.
You said Cord. Would
Yeah.
you like to challenge? You do have a challenge if you would like to use it.
No, I'm wrong.
Okay.
All right.
So that means that we will be sticking with. Means that we will be sticking with Disposable Heroes for their first 4-point question.
Damn it.
No worries.
Your 4-point question spin is in, and it looks like it's going to land on Videodrome. Would you guys like to keep it, or would you like to spin again?
I mean, if we miss this, then it's over. So I hated this movie. I saw it once in the theater, and I was tricked into going to it. So I'd prefer to spin again, but it's up to you. If you know this movie well,
I don't really know it that well. I've only seen it a few times, so I'm cool with spinning again.
spinner again.
Spinner again. And the use of your respin has landed you on Mikey and Nikki one
fantastic.
more time.
That's just
All right.
fantastic. I haven't seen it. I'm going to watch it. I just haven't been able to see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Your 4-point question in Mikey and Nikki. When Mikey goes to the diner down the street from the hotel to buy cream for Nikki, how many bottles of cream does he ask for before assaulting the waiter?
Well, it's a gunshot shot right now. Like, just spin the roulette wheel. I mean, like, seriously, he's only got 2 hands, so bottles of cream. I mean, I'm gonna go like maybe 2 or 3 tops.
Let's go 3.
Repeat.
The first repeat for
What do you think?
Disposable Heroes.
3.
Your question again. When Mikey goes to the diner down the street from the hotel to buy cream for Nikki, how many bottles of cream does he ask for before assaulting the waiter?
See, it just seems it seems random that he would just beat up a waiter because of cream. So I'm saying that he probably asked for more than what we would normally think. So I don't know, man.
4.
Your gut's been right on tonight. Take a shot.
All right, I'm gonna say 5.
1.
Final answer.
Unfortunately, 5 is not correct. We were looking for 15.
See, I knew it was something stupid like that.
It's such a great moment in the movie because he loses his mind and hops the counter.
All right, guys.
Fuck.
You guys aren't out of it yet. You are still down by only 2. But you do need to hit this, or you will unfortunately lose by TKO. And you don't have a respin, so your final question will come in 20th century.
This is fantastic. The 2 movies that I couldn't watch in the time frame. Yay! Let's do. I am hoping that. Yay!
And I will stop sharing that. And guys, your question.
Couldn't have been a Terminator, eh? No. No.
All right, your question.
Boy Scout.
When Abby went to art school in New York, she dyed her hair red after seeing what film?
She dyed her hair red after seeing what film? Multiple choice.
Yep.
Jake, can I just have the answer, please?
3,
We'll repeat.
2,
Okay.
Disposable Heroes second. When Abby went to art school in New York, she dyed her hair red after seeing what film?
So I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here because it's just annoying me. The only thing I can think about that somebody would dye their hair for after seeing a movie would be Schindler's List. because at the end, she wears a red jacket and she
5,
dyes her head.
4,
So I think we should go with that.
3.
Why not?
2.
Schindler's List. Final answer.
And your winner by way of technical
I believe the movie takes place
knockout,
before Schindler's List was released.
Saving Christmas. The answer we were looking for is The Man Who Fell to Earth.
Of course.
With that being said, we are going to talk first to our unfortunate second place finishers today before we talk to our winners. So I'm going to go ahead and remove and
So Jake
go,
back there,
yeah.
giving me the gears.
Well, guys, you know what? I'm not going to lie. It didn't work out for you guys at the very end. But coming back from being down by 4 points in round 1, getting a couple of really, really good steals in round 2, working your way through your own round 2 category, you were just a couple of points off of, the lead. And this is the first time we've really seen you guys as a team. How are you feeling after today?
Well, listen, I mean, Corey and I know each other, and we've known each other for a while now. And, when the opportunity came to be partners, we thought it was a good idea. We both have different but similar tastes, so we could tickle each other. Like if I don't know something right away, he might know it. And we thought we'd work well like that together. And we did. Both of us had a pretty poor round 1. That could have made the difference. Our round 2, we worked through a category we weren't really familiar with, and we did pretty well on it. And then to get 2 steals off of them was great. We're just a victim of time. We didn't have a lot of time to gel. We didn't know when the match was going to be or anything like that. So when the bell rang, we said, you know what, we're not going to shy away from anything. We're going to jump in there and we're going to face 2 people that are legitimate powerhouses in the fan league. So to lose to Kirk and Cameron, I'm not super upset about. And that's just the way it is. Corey, I think we made a great team, and the more we play, the better off we're going to get. So.
I absolutely agree, and like a pretty big layoff for me. I hadn't competed in one of these in a long time. I think my last match was a friend's full metal random match where I beat Peggy Gubbins. That was quite a while ago, and I remember being in that triple threat with Kirk and Cameron. So I know how bloody tough they were. When I saw they were the team we were playing, I was, that's a pretty tough one for the first match, especially coming off that huge layover. But aside from my disastrous round 1, I thought round 2 worked out really well. I like how our instincts were pretty on par, that I was thinking pretty much the same thing you were thinking, even on those steals.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen Apocalypse Now in forever, but I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure it's Captain, but it could be Lieutenant. And that was the exact thing that you said. So I'm actually really encouraged to be within 2 points against a team like Surviving Christmas into the 3rd round. Was a lot better than I was anticipating, especially just with the way things have been going lately. With work and family and everything else, not to lay out an excuse. I'm just really glad we were competitive, and it was a lot of fun to get back in the ring. And I'm looking forward to doing it again.
And to be totally honest, just to throw that out there, once I missed the first 2-point question in round number 3, I knew it was over, because even if we got the first 2 points, Kirk and Cameron do their, Kirk especially does his homework, and I knew that he wouldn't miss a round 3 question. So, I bet we'll pick up from where we are now, and we'll hit the happy trails and pick on the next team that comes our way.
Most definitely, guys. Again, you know what? For an 0-1 team at this point, honestly, taking a team like Surviving Christmas to round 3, even only being down by 2 points, is something that people should probably be a little bit wary about. You guys did great. You guys got those steals. I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys out, and I'm going to bring in Surviving Christmas.
Good job,
now,
Surviving Christmas.
Sorry, Saving Christmas.
Saving Christmas. Sorry.
Surviving Christmas. All right.
Saving, not surviving.
In all fairness,
Ben Affleck movie.
I'm pretty sure. My name is not Ben, and his name is not Affleck. It's Kirk and Cameron. There is a joke here.
I mean, there are a lot of jokes. Most of them are inside, but you guys did great today. Brad, you came through last minute. How are you feeling about this team? And their performance?
Kirk and Cam were gonna crush it. They are built for this format. Like that round 3 is just built for them. They are hard studiers, and Sandy and Corey said they didn't have time to study those movies, but you got to put in the time. I remember when the round 3, it used to be it was whenever you set up the match, and then it was shortened to 4 days. And Sandy was saying, "Hey, 4 days is enough time." And I don't necessarily agree with that, but they put in the time, and if you don't put in you take the time you got. And these guys, I know, we're watching all those movies, and you got to watch the movies. That's round 3. That's the way it's built.
Yeah, no, the moment that list came out, immediately forward, like Kirk and I both saw it at the same time. I messaged him. I went, "Cool. Who's taking what? How are we dividing this? What are we doing?"
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Cam and I are both of equal mind on anything deep cut. We have very similar philosophies for what they do. But first, I'll say for Corey and for Sandy, they were right. They struggled around one, and the fact that they hung in there the way they did, I mean, they shouldn't hang their heads. A lot of respect for those guys. I remember when we played Corey in that 3-way. He's a battler. That guy doesn't quit. So yeah, a lot of respect for those guys. But I'm happy with how our match went. I think we need to work a little bit on, this being our first time, just a little bit of the
chemistry, the trust.
Chemistry. Yeah. I think you talked me out of right answer. I talked you out of right answer, but we'll get there.
That's what first matches are for. You get that the first match jitters out in terms of chemistry, and I think you guys are going to rock it coming next, unless you play my team, then in which case I think you're going to suck.
If we play each other in our second match, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it.
Guys.
That wall, Adam Driver, Mary Shorty style.
Guys, you did great. I don't have who you're playing just yet up next. So I'm not going to say that you suck because that's just rude. Yeah. But do you have a message to your possible future opponents? And go ahead and aim them at Brad over here. That'll be fine.
Christmas is coming.
Yeah. Unless we get people to agree to let us change our name to a different Kirk Cameron movie every match we play. I don't think they will allow that. But if we do, then prepare to get left behind.
Oh my goodness.
We'll get to a
guys.
point where if they let that happen, like by the time we've played 8 matches, it's like we're left behind 4 the whatever.
18 again? What?
Oh my god. All right. I am
not as many as you think there are.
I am cutting this joke short. Oh my goodness. Whew, that was a match. Those were some interviews. Alex, how are you feeling about this match? And I'm surprised you made it through this entire thing without getting canceled or expelled from Full Metal. So how are you feeling?
Give it time. Well, it's very late for me, and I'm wearing a Joker shirt, which is supposed to be ironic. I'm not going to make a whole lot of jokes in a Joker shirt. It's tacky. But yeah, it was an interesting match. I am constantly impressed by Kirk and Cameron. That's why they did that. This is the joke. I can't do this. By their knowledge, and they're going to be an impressive team if they can get this chemistry thing worked out. No, I didn't just realize that. I can't talk about it. And anyway, and then so sometimes you just get behind in round 1. And you can't catch up. It's happened to a lot of us. It happens, I think, to most of us. And the second match, I think, is going to be very important for Disposable Heroes to see if they can get this back on track. Sandy and Corey have to get on that winning track very soon. This is a very scary division, if you'll notice. That's why I don't play in it. It seems hard. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
That is very true, but they aren't the only team that has a little bit of a kink, maybe a couple of cogs that they need to work on. They mentioned it before we even had a chance to. They kind of talked themselves out of a right answer to a couple of questions. Both of them, a little bit of chemistry. You might work well behind the scenes, but when you're actually in the show, it's a little bit different. I can't wait to see their second. I can't wait to see Saving Christmas's second match. to see how well they fix that up. There's a lot that can be just explained with a second match, and I can't wait to see either one of these teams' second matches. But it is late for just about everybody here but me, because I live on the West Coast. With that being said, we are going to head out. I have been Jay the Arsonist Burns. That has been the Goth Father, Alex. And from Kirk, from Corey, from Brad, from Cameron, and from Jake, Meltzer, we are Full Metal. And yeah, apparently Christmas is coming. Watch out, y'all.